Hey there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie Lindahl. I am a personal trainer and owner of Fit Like a Girl personal training here in Edmonton, Alberta. And this is episode number 8 of my Cut the Shit YouTube series. I started this series because, like many people out there, I'm really tired of the misinformation and the conflicting information that is out there on the internet in regards to health and weight loss. My goal with this series is to help give you honest and direct advice on how to actually achieve your health and weight loss goals. So this week's topic, I wanted to talk about something that everybody goes through in their health and fitness journey. And it's something that people will go through multiple times. It doesn't matter how fit you are, how advanced you are, how long you've been doing it. This happens to everyone. And that is, what do you do when you lose motivation and fall off track? How do you get back on track and how do you stay motivated? This is honestly one of the most common questions that I get is how do you get motivated? How do you get back on track? All these types of things. And it's so common. And a lot of people feel like they're the only one that feels unmotivated or falls off track. And it's just not true. It happens to everybody. So I want to reiterate, this literally happens to everyone. Everyone. Doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you've been doing this for years. Everyone goes through a day, a week, a month of feeling unmotivated, and everybody falls off track now and then. And just understanding that you are not alone on this. No one is motivated to eat according to their goals and get in all their workouts and do all the things to achieve your goals all the time. Nobody is motivated like that all the time. And I mean present party included. Yes, even personal trainers can fall off track sometimes. And yes, even personal trainers feel unmotivated. I've had many conversations with my clients over the years about they feel unmotivated, they feel like they've fallen off track, and you can just see in their eyes and hear it in their voice, the guilt and the shame that they feel because they fell off track or because they're not feeling motivated. It's very common for these feelings of guilt and shame and to feel upset with yourself, or a lot of people will feel like they're just not disciplined enough, or they feel like, am I missing something? Am I screwing up? Am I doing this all wrong? So I just want to emphasize again, you are not alone. Okay, you are not alone, and there is nothing wrong with you. This happens to everybody, and it's okay that this happens. Feeling unmotivated and falling off track is a part of everybody's journey. And I'm going to guarantee, even right now, if you're feeling totally motivated and you're like, that'll never happen to me, I'm going to guarantee, and I'm going to tell you right now, that at some point for a couple of days, a week, even a month, you're going to feel unmotivated and you will probably fall off track. You'll probably fall off track with your workouts. You'll probably fall off track with your nutrition, and just understanding that it's probably going to happen, and that is okay. I'm not trying to be all gloom and doom and be like, oh my God, you're totally going to suck at this. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm going to say is you're not going to be perfect. And when this happens, you are not a monster. You don't suck at this. This doesn't mean that you're not going to reach your goals. This doesn't mean that you're going to lose all your progress. It just means that you just simply fell off track and you're just not feeling motivated. And to be totally honest, the sooner that you accept that this is going to happen, that these feelings are going to come up, that you're probably going to fall off track at some point, the sooner that you can learn the habits to getting back on track and how to take action to get yourself feeling motivated again. Okay, so the question, what do you actually do when you're not feeling motivated, and when do you fall off track? What do you do? How do you get back on track? How do you get motivated? When this happens, what you need to do is accept that you're feeling unmotivated and understand that this is happening, yes. And secondly, get back on track. Now, I know, thanks Jackie, super fucking helpful. I know the answer is not super sexy. And to be totally honest, it's probably not what you were wanting me to say. And you're probably thinking right now, what the fuck kind of advice is that? Hear me out. The answer isn't super sexy and it's not what you want to hear. But guess what? It's the truth. To get back on track, you just really need to do the things. You need to get that workout done. You need to make a good, healthy choice for your nutrition. And just taking a step forward, taking some action into getting yourself back on track, you will feel better about it, and it will help you to take more small steps to getting back on track. So yes, get the workout done. Get it done as early as possible so you can't put it off. Get some whole nutrient dense foods into your body. And really, it's just about reaffirming the habits that you've been working on and just reinforcing them, getting back to that, get back to the basics. I mean, sure, you can use all the little tricks and tips that you might find. You can write out the affirmations, post them in your bathroom. You can leave sticky notes. You can schedule appointments in your calendar. You can look at motivational videos or photos, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, what you really just need to do is just take action and fucking do it. This is why working on these habits that I talked about before are so important. This is why this takes practice. Work on the habits of your exercise and eating healthy and all these things, and you practice these habits all the time so that when you fall off track or when life just shit hits the fan, you understand how to keep going with these habits to keep you heading towards your results. That's the point of creating habits. It's not creating habits for when life is good and then you fall off track when things start to go awry. You practice these habits so that when you fall off track or shit starts getting sideways, you know how to keep going. So it doesn't really matter what methods you use or what works or doesn't work for you when it comes to getting back on track. You just need to accept at the end of the day, all you have to do is just take action to get back on track. And it sounds stupid simple. I understand that. It sounds way too stupid simple, but just because it's simple, it's not easy. It can be really hard getting back on track. And to be totally honest, it takes practice. And by practice, I mean, it's going to take you falling off track, getting back on, and falling off track again to learn to get back on. And eventually that practice of being able to redirect yourself back on course, back on track, you'll learn how to be able to do it quicker and faster and recognize when you're off track a little bit sooner so that you can get back on track a little bit better. Now, while we're on this topic, I want to address the back on track tomorrow trap. Now, by the back on track tomorrow trap, what I mean is you learn and to accept that, yes, sometimes you're not going to feel motivated and sometimes you're going to fall off track. And that's good. You learned that. But the trap is, what happens is, you get off track, whatever it is with nutrition, workouts, whatever. And you say to yourself, I'm going to get back on track tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, but you don't get back on track. Then you say to yourself, I'm still off track, but I'm going to get back on track tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes again, and you still don't get back on track. And then you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and you still don't get back on track. So this is the trap that I'm talking about. Is that you just keep saying to yourself, I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to get back on track. But you actually don't. You just sound like a broken record. If to avoid this, you need to actually get back on track. Just saying that you're going to get back on track, I'm sorry, that's not enough. You have to actually take the steps to do it. So if you find yourself stuck in this trap, what you need to do is set yourself specifics. How are you specifically going to get back on track? Then you say it to yourself, tomorrow at 7 a.m. or whatever time, I'm going to do my workout. And sure, if you want, schedule it into your phone as an appointment, whatever. Set yourself an alarm, whatever works. But you have to actually do it. You can't just say you're going to do it, set the alarm and whatever, and then not do it. That doesn't count. You have to actually do it. Or you're going to prep yourself some breakfast, a healthy, good breakfast and a snack for tomorrow tonight. And it's going to be in your lunch and ready to go. Take action. Doesn't matter what the action is, just take some action. Now, when it comes to motivation, the best thing that you can do is understand and accept that motivation is not going to be there. Contrary to popular belief, motivation doesn't get shit done. Action does. And that's why I keep saying take action, because motivation, again, it doesn't do anything. It's all nice and it's a great thought and it's a great idea, but actually doing the things is what actually gets shit done. Motivation is a feeling. Remember that. Motivation is a feeling, just like sadness or anger or happiness. It doesn't get anything done. The other thing that you also need to accept, not only is motivation fleeting, but you also need to accept that when you are on a weight loss journey or trying to take some steps to better your health, that this isn't some temporary shit. that you are making these changes for life. And that to me is what helps keep me going with my habits. It doesn't keep me motivated, but to me, it's understanding that this is a lifelong journey, that I'm doing this for my health, not just for weight loss or whatever, that this is for my health, for my life. And that is what helps me keep taking action towards my goals, or gets that workout in, or gets me to eat properly, whatever it is. Now, in regards to action, you won't always want to take action. There is going to be times where you are going to hate the idea of working out. And I get that, because I'm going to be honest, I'm even as a personal trainer who helps people work out, I don't always feel like doing my own workouts. And for me though, it's understanding that just because I don't want to do my workouts doesn't mean that I don't do them. I still do them. And the reason why I still do them is because I understand, again, that this is for my health. And if I want to reach my goals, I need to show up for myself. So by showing up, going to the gym, even if I'm dragging my ass during my workouts, hating every second of it, I know that when I'm done, I'm going to be really happy that I showed up and that I did my workout. And to me, that feeling of gratification, knowing that I did it even when I didn't want to, is so much more for me than if I didn't do it at all. So as far as actionable steps and the top things that you should do to get yourself back on track, I only have one, and that is step one, take action. Whatever that action is, it could be a small step. On your next meal, you're gonna have some veggies. It could be tomorrow at 9 a.m., you're gonna do your workout, whatever it may be, but take action. Action is the key to staying on track. What I mean by that is taking action towards your goals will get you results, and those results will make you feel motivated and make you feel good. That won't happen if you don't keep taking action. So whatever action it is, whether it is, again, just eating some vegetables, going for a walk, getting your workout in, whatever that action may be, taking those small actionable steps to getting back on track is actually the key to getting back on track. I hope you understood what I was trying to say, and that keeping it simple and just understanding that only you can do this. No one else is going to do this for you. Not your coach, not your spouse, not your children. Nobody can get you back on track but yourself. Even as a personal trainer, I know for my clients, I can help them. I can point them in the right direction, but to actually get them to go, they need to actually do that. And it's part of my job to get them to understand that and get you to understand that only you can do this for yourself and only you can get yourself back on track. And for me, there's something inherently motivating about that it's up to me. It's up to me whether or not I'm going to do this. So I hope that you understood that message. I appreciate you watching the video. And if you haven't yet, please, just right below this, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my videos. You can also check out all my other videos in my Cut the Shit series, as well as my new question and answer mini series you can check out. Thanks again for watching. My name is Jackie, and I will see you next time on Cut the Shit.